Yeah, I ended up with another car. Like I need one like a hole in the head. It's literally, I live there and it's here, so couldn't get much closer, but it's a bit rough around the edges, but it's been off the road since 1999, so it's to be expected.
Is that actually Japanese?
Yeah. See if it starts. Of course it does. Brakes aren't the best. So it's probably the closest car I've ever bought. Literally took me about a minute to walk there. It actually drives alright, surprisingly. It's maybe a 2.8 non-turbo diesel, but it has a 2.8 turbo diesel out of a newer one. Bodywork is pretty sound. There's a wee bit of rust in some places, but I mean, what is it, 89, so it's an old motor. It's actually only got 40,000 miles on the clock. And he says the engine they went in was matched with the mileage anyway, so needs a good clean for starters. So yeah, like I said, it was might have a 2.8 non-turbo, but it's been fitted with that one, so pretty cool though. It's amazing, it's actually not that rotten on the inside wings and thing. It's just starting. So I've just noticed it's not going to no got very much coolant in it, so I'm going to chuck some in there now before I take it for a test drive. Driven it to Lauder and surprisingly absolutely spot on. It's got a wee bit of wobble when you're doing kind of 60, but amazingly it actually drives really well. Just gonna take it for a wee bit of off-road round here and see what it's actually like, whether it'll get stuck or not. I'm just gonna leave it in two-wheel drive just for the fun of it. How is it? So the boy who got it off, he's only had it maybe a few months, and he's actually been replacing a bunch of stuff. Nothing on this side by the looks of things, but he went over it with that red oxide primer stuff, which I'm probably going to try and take off and see how it is. But he said the chassis was actually minted, which it does look pretty solid through the paint. He said there's new shockies and a bunch of new U-bolts and thing on it as well. But considering the age, it's actually pretty decent. I think it's amazing. It drives so well. Proper retro though. I've actually never seen one before. The story with this is, it's a 1989. It was one owner and the boy did sheep dipping. That's why it's kind of got so low miles. You'd only use it in the summer, just obviously for the sheep dip. It's only got 40,000 miles obviously on the clock, so it's not done much. It came off the road in 03 is the last time it was taxed, because the boy unfortunately passed away and it got stuck in a shed since. So it's going to be in the saving grace for it. It's the only reason it's not rotted right through, because everybody knows how bad these Daihatsus are for rotting. And the reason it got the engine swapped out was because the 2.8 was running, it was in at the standard 2.8, but just really underpowered obviously. And the boy I got it off, he had another engine lying about, so he just chucked that in. But I've got some big plans for it. Hopefully just get it MOT'd, have a proper look over it. It actually, well, it obviously drove here fine. It feels okay, nothing's out of place, it's not losing coolant, it's no burning oil, it seems pretty good. So plans are just get it cleaned up, MOT'd, possibly stick a set of chunkies and different wheels on it, maybe lower it, I'm not too sure. But yeah, just stay tuned. This is episode 1, there'll be another episode out with this as well, hopefully actually starting to get it on the road and fixed up. So if you like this video, like and subscribe. If you didn't like the video, I'm sorry for wasting your time, and why are you still here?